Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Star Trek Armada 3 Nemesis, as we sit here on the nacelle of the Ambassador class. So when we left off, we had just finished the construction of our starbase here. Starbase 89. That is sitting above Ulysses, which is our capital world. We had got our trade network online, so as you can see, we're making pretty good amounts of money and such. And obviously we're on the Nemesis map still, so we've got at Pelagonia, we've got the Nemesis station and such. We've got the Cardassians, the Romulans and the Klingons. And if I'm remembering correctly, the Cardassians don't actually hate us that much. So let's get this running, and we will start working on a bit of diplomacy. Because the Cardassians are actually quite liking us. Or at least I'm believing that's what that means. And if that's true, then potentially we can make friends.
Standing by.
That scout's so dead. Alright, let's take our fleet and jump them here to Rarumok. Let's increase our diplomatic standing, basically. That's what that is. And then we will see... Oh yes, 3.1. They actually quite like us. So we might be able to... Oh, these guys like us a bit more too. I don't have diplomatic victory on. But what I could do is even the odds a little bit. And make it so that it's maybe me and the Cardassians versus the Romulans and the Klingons. But the Klingons and the Romulans will not make allies. Ooh, could we be about to break things? Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. Let's get the Sakura, or Saraka, even, refit for our envoy, so when we open peaceful negotiations with the Cardassians, for now, we will be able to make friends. Ooh, I noticed that this Indator cruiser has the Jaeger thumbnail, or Indatar cruiser has the Jaeger picture there of the marquee. I also noticed that it's doing a little jig. Jig, 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 jig. I don't know why it's doing that. It could be Sins just screwing up. So we're in the process of making friends. And diplomatic functions as well. Because the Cardis are pushing into our territory here, as it seems. You know, we've got our Excelsiors and such decking the crap out of these guys. And our fighters. That's something we should really get our hands on. Ooh, the Defiant class is a Type 8? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm really not sure how I feel about that.
Complete.
Cultural understanding. Federation diplomats go to great lengths to research and understand. I'm feeling like that's probably going to benefit us in order to make friends with our Cardassian brethren. That's my excuse. We have not captured this planet just yet. What is it looking like? Just 2 resources. So this isn't going to be... Oh no, look at that negative. Low vegetation. Max population down by 10. Planet health down by 250. Development build cost has been increased by 5%. And population growth is minus 20%. Ooh. So it's going to take a little while to grow that. That's basically what it's saying. They are mediocre with us. Well, it's not terrible, you know.
Standing by.
Also, I did just notice. Where is it? Oh, there's our Jaeger. How have I lost the ambassador? No, there's our Excelsior and Intrepid. There it is. I did just notice that this just leveled up. So let's get another Peregrine squad. Peregrine? Para something. Oh, I think it just deployed its... Yep, there are the pods. Off they go, and we've successfully colonized. And I don't need to build any extractors, because they've already been built for me. Let's see, what have we got?
Unable to comply.
We're going to need some strategic fortifications, I do believe. And another one of those. So that'll give us 8 of the fleet yards. Oh, first thing we're going to go for is the multitronic arrays, as that will get us an additional firing bank for our ships, so they'll be able to target things a bit better. That's full. Now I realised I haven't actually explored any of my planets, so that's probably something I should do. Especially if I can get my hands on an artifact or two. There we go. It's just that one that'll need to be explored.
Station complete.
So we will find out. Oh, and obviously our trade lanes have increased even further. So we're making a bit more in the way of dosh. Starbase at 89 is preventing the loss due to culture. Well, that's good. Let's get you fully upgraded weaponry. No, not finding anything by the looks of things. No, not found anything. Let's get an additional capital ship on the go.
Complete.
And our Cardi brethren, they don't hate us. Well, we can make it so that they hate us even less. Get me a Serac class envoy, and let's hope they don't blow me out of the sky. The Treaty of Bejor and the Unification of Shadows. I don't know what that is.
Research complete.
I really don't know. No, we've not found anything on these planets. Oh well. You don't know if you don't check, right? Let's sell some more of that to get the final weapon upgrade for our starbase.
Research complete.
And the Cardassians are... Oh, they are well inclined towards us now. So let's see. Where is our There's our little envoy.
Station complete.
That's a 30-second activation. So let's dispatch our envoy over to the Cardassians.
Understood.
See if they will kill me straight away. They probably will, as well, we don't have like diplomatic relations or anything with them that prevents them from destroying me straight away. So what do I need? Teams are locked. Oh, of course, I locked teams. Oh, that was pointless.
Station complete.
I realised that I've just shot myself in the foot. Let's get a couple of these guys on the go, and then we can get the Defiant. The Defiant class, not specifically Cisco's Defiant, but you know, kind of it all. We can sell a bit of crystal to get our reinforced bulkheads up. I will admit,
Changing heading.
I do quite like the design of this ship. It looks peaceful.
Understood.
It looks nice. It looks like it has phases.
Alter course.
Okay.
Acknowledge Starfleet.
You don't appear to be jumping, my friend.
Alter course.
Research complete.
So I kind of screwed myself over there by locking teams, not thinking. Basically. Ooh. Let's get the Titan shipyard there going.
Insufficient latinum.
Now we have obviously the Excalibur and the Polaris. Not sure which I'll go for, to be honest. Oh, I did just realise we have the ability to create another capital ship. Let's set our rally point over to here. There is our Titan shipyard under construction. I think for that we'll probably want to actually do the research to unlock the Titan. Let's also do some low-level research that we don't have at the moment.
Research complete.
It might improve my combat. Oh, and we've got the multitronic arrays, meaning these guys
Battle stations.
will do. Will target an extra person with their beam weapons, basically, or in this case, with their phasers. What we got here? Ooh, that's coming along nicely. Two Intrepids just flew pretty much through it, but you can't have it all. And the Defiant. Oh, lag. Come on. There we go. The Cardassians appear to be swarming a sovereign? Huh? Oh, Calderon. I thought that said Cardassian. And here we have the Tiger Core battle station, unleashing hell upon a Cardassian fleet. Oh, there's my envoy. I don't know where that sovereign came from, to be quite honest. Oh, is this a drone ship? Oh, wow. I have never seen anything like that. That must be one of the drone ships. And what I love is, even though it's mostly disabled, its weapons are not. And so it's still tearing the Cardassians a new one. What have we got? We've got the Nemesis espionage station here. We have obviously the Tiger Car battle station that is just unloading pulse phasers and such on everything. And the Nemesis drone station, which I'm assuming is what created that Sovereign. I don't know. But we will keep our envoy all the way over here, out of the way, so that we can keep some eyes in the Nemesis sector. Have they still not destroyed that Sovereign? No. That is a powerful warship. I'm surprised they've not captured it yet. Or at least tried to capture it. Jesus, look at that health. That's what, 1 million? No, 100,000 shields and 500,000 health. Now, by the looks of things, it can't hit too hard, but it can fire from a lot of locations at once. And it's just going to be a tank to kill. That Sovereign is still alive and kicking with its third cell. I quite like that, actually. That's a nice looking design. It's pretty. But we are in no state to take on the Nemesis station. Plain and simple. Oh, looks like while I was doing that, I gained some stuff. Let's get...
Research.
Well, the Sovereign obviously would be our most powerful warship. Instead of getting a new warship, let's just get a load of upgrades on the go. So this is going to increase our phaser damage by quite a bit. And obviously we should probably start upgrading photon torpedoes, actually. Because we kind of haven't done that. And so they should probably be on the up. Make my fleet even more powerful. How are you doing now? You do a reasonable amount of damage. But even, I mean, look at that. That is not even a fully upgraded starbase yet, but it doesn't come even close to the Nemesis station. It's ridiculous. And gorgeous, I love it. However, I do notice that the Cardassians appear to be pressing into my territory slightly, using their culture. So, we should probably get a subspace relay on the go. Federation Council, subspace relay, culture, anti-whatever, that one. Ooh, quantum slipstream. That might be something worth investigating. Oh, intercultural exchange looks really good. Why did I not get this sooner? Jesus.
Complete.
You can't build one. You can't. You can get a subspace relay. Get 2 subspace relays. And here we are 1 away on Jupiter stations, so but that one can be leveled up, so that's all good. Alright, this is what our fleet looks like at the moment. Now, it's nothing huge. This is I would say, in terms of a Federation fleet, this is a relatively medium-sized one, considering. But we will get it bigger.
Complete.
we're going to need to get it bigger. What
Station
is...
complete.
Okay, so we could do with... Yeah, we can't do anything in that tree at the moment. That's gonna take a while before it's happy. But I spent all this money and I forgot that I'd locked teams. Damn it! Ooh, red squad. Ah, red squad, right. Let's upgrade our cargo freighters in order to get more credits from trade, basically. Because the more stuff they can transfer and transport, the more money we get from trade, which is always nice. Let's get, now that we can,
Insufficient latinum.
a couple of
Research
Defiants
complete.
to join our fleet. Now, just like in the show, the Defiant does have a mine-laying ability. However, unlike... That's not the right space dock. That's also not the right space dock. Oh, have we not actually researched the Defiant yet? No, we're now researching it. Okay. Unlike the Defiant from the show, the Defiant class does not have self-replicating mines like Cisco's Defiant.
Research complete.
Which is saddening, yes, but it
Squadron reporting, Captain.
it's what happens, you know. You guys should be able to chase that thing down a lot faster than you are, I feel. How is our subspace relays coming? Oh, we've got 2 of them now. What's our max culture spread rate? 20 per second. Oh, we are pushing the Cardassians back now.
Research complete.
Obviously, we still have visibility here. Oh, okay. The Sovereign and the battle station appear to be going at each other. But I thought this came from there. Okay, let's just let them get on with it, you know. And our Defiant research has been completed. We're now upgrading our phasers. They shouldn't take too long to upgrade. As a result, we are now constructing our Defiants. These are a formidable little cruiser. Well, I don't even know if they'd be classed as a cruiser.
Alert the crew.
Look at them. Look at their model. It's just so pretty. And obviously, they pretty damn powerful as well. As you can see, explosive minefield. But 50 pulse phaser damage, normal phaser damage. So I mean, combined, they do a good 100 DPS. Which, although it's not massive in, well, not just in STA, in let's get a Galaxy class. In Sins in general, it's not bad for a solid little frigate, I suppose. What would you even be classed as? What are you classed as in the build menu? You are classed as a heavy corvette.
Complete.
Yeah, that I would say that was a reasonable description. Let's get that on the go. And the Nebula class.
Complete.
And the New Orleans. Oh yes, our Galaxy class is being constructed. Here she is with her big disc. When you compare the Galaxy to other ships, she really does have a rather large saucer section, doesn't she?
Yellow alert activated.
Oh, there she... Whoops. No. There we go. There she is.
Research complete.
Changing heading.
And
Knowledge stop.
she does have saucer separation. However, this is an interesting ability because In Sins, there is no way of doing a saucer separation like there is in the show. So what this basically does is this ship warps out and is replaced by two ships, one of which is the saucer and one of which is the hull aft section. It's very clever how they've done it, in fact.
Battle stations.
Everyone form up. There's our Defiance. Let's see.
Research complete.
Let's go for the Ventura, the Akira Battle Refit, and let's not go that yet. And that. Let's try and get Sovereigns. Obviously that's still a little while away down the tech tree, as, well, obviously we actually have queued up quite a lot of research because of all this money that we're rolling in now. And as you can see by the purple line, we are pushing back the Cardassian culture. That Sovereign is still having a go at the station, and it's actually not doing a terrible job. It seems to be winning, I'll be honest.
Research complete.
Holy shit, look at that mitigation. 80%, 82% shield mitigation, and 40 armor. Oh, and of course it's just leveling up, isn't it? Because it's still classed as a capital ship. Is this like a mirror universe ship or something? Well, it appears like it has the Terran logo on the wing there, so I'm gonna guess, yes. This is a mirror Sovereign that has presumably come through to attack Gokar Battle Station. But I mean, I don't know the story behind Nemesis, so I couldn't say for certain
Research complete.
if that's something that they've programmed in as like a random event, or whether or not that's a canon event that actually happened, you know? Alright, so we're pretty much upgraded our phases to full now. So what's our Miranda's doing? 27 phases damage. Not magnificent, admittedly. Well, that's average damage. It takes sort of like damage applied over time, as well as not how long the beam is, but rate of fire and such, and then it calculates it down. So if it's doing like 400 and it's fired over 3 seconds and it takes 4 seconds before it fires again, then that's how it calculates this average DPS. What will this upgrade do? Bugger all. Fair enough.
Battle stations.
Let's actually get our Galaxy class leveled up a little bit. Obviously you are Ambassador. Level 5 Ambassador. And our little Jaeger. The ship that I don't actually hate. It's certainly a bizarre design. It almost feels too long for its wingspan.
Research complete.
Even though I know in space that doesn't really matter. Aerodynamics is not a thing. Let's get the Enterprise worked on. Let's get our shields upgrading and our armor. Because if we intend to take on the Nemesis station, or this bloody Mirror Sovereign, which is doing ridiculous amounts of damage. I mean, hell, it's almost brought the battle station's shields right down. It's almost taken the drone station to half health. The espionage station hasn't taken too much of a hit, but it's early days yet, because apparently this thing just will not die. And I'm not surprised, look at that shield mitigation, 87%. However, it looks like it was being boosted by something. So its shield mitigation appears to be dropping, as does its average phaser damage. Oh, I take it back. The shield mitigation, not really dropped much. And now it's doubled its shield mitigation because it's firing twice as fast. Well, that has no effect on its mitigation, but you know what I mean. Really, I would probably do well to get the get either the Polaris or the Excalibur out to go in with my fleet if I want to take on that Nemesis station and that Sovereign, to be honest. Fleet supply, not the issue here. Lack of command points is what the real issue is going to be. Now, which one does the better? The Polaris has the temporal ability that may potentially be better. But the Excalibur is certainly more of a tank, but doesn't do as much damage.
Research complete.
Well, let's basically just get enough credits for both and then make our decision then. Alright, here we go. So we can build either the Excalibur, which is quite tanky compared to the Polaris, but I don't know what its abilities are. Or we can get the Polaris, which not so tanky, does a lot of damage, and I do know it has its temporal distortion field. That's great. If we go Excalibur and it dies, we can always get the Polaris out.
Research complete.
Here it is. Her keel is being laid. That's about a 4-minute job to build that.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Oh, we have
Standing by.
additional hangar bay. Let's get a Mark II Viper squadron. Viper? No. Valkyrie squadron. My bad. Ah, it's through you, is it? And a tachyon beam. That does quite a bit of damage, so we'll get the tachyon beam as well. We could probably do, now that we have it,
Unable to comply.
some Akiras as well, and bolster it with some Excelsiors.
Research complete.
Also, do you have the refit yet? No, we've not actually got the Venture refit yet. Approves the design schematics for the Venture class refit of the Galaxy class battleship. With the mounting threat posed by the Borg and the Dominion, a good majority of Galaxy classes vessels were refitted extensively to increase their combat strength against a whole range of highly formidable foes. Cool. That'll work. Now our shields and our armor are going to be fully upgraded eventually. So let's get our hull fully upgraded as well. And let's go with antimatter increases. We're going to need them. We're going to need that extra antimatter for abilities like photon torpedo volley and tachyon beam, etc. So it's probably a decent idea to get those. How is our Polar... Oh no, our Excalibur is the one that I'm building, isn't it? Oh, we've got the main hull constructed. We're working on the saucer and the engineering deck. So that will be done in a few minutes. We're about 50% complete, I think. It's difficult to say.
Acknowledge Starfleet.
Oh, our Excelsior has been constructed. Of course our Excelsior was constructed first, because we didn't actually have the research, did we? Alright, so we've increased the maximum amount of antimatter. Now let's increase the recharge rate of the antimatter, because I don't know what our recharge rate is. Let's say for the... it doesn't say. Never mind.
Be ready for anything.
Excelsior, what are you doing all the way out here? Apart from looking sexy. Let's have a look in at our Polaris. No, our Excalibur. We've not got the Polaris. See, I've just got Polaris on the brain. Ooh, her nacelles are being constructed now. Our fleet appears to be engaging a Cardassian scout. Scratch that, our fleet has destroyed a Cardassian scout. How is a... Ooh, crikey, we have quite the research list, don't we? Let's get the additional bank upgrade for
Research complete.
that, and upgrade our armor for our star bases as well. Because, I mean, realistically, this is our last line of defense. If we lose all of our fleet and we become under attack, this is our last line of defense. So... Holy Cardassian fleet. Oh, frame rate. There we go. They're doing some serious damage to the Tycor battle station. But I don't think it really matters, because that Sovereign is still bloody there. Just wrecking face and taking names. However, it does look like we have a Unionist. Yes, we have a Unionist Cardassian fleet. So they decided to go Unionist instead of Dominion aligned, which is fair enough. The AI can do what it wants. Oh, we have Gal Madrid, or Madrid, in his converted Galor class. Or is that a Kelvin? I don't really know. This Cardassian fleet is getting wrecked. Oh, they seem to have brought in some reinforcements. Like I said, I don't think it's actually going to make much difference. They're also, the Nemesis drone station appears to be spawning some pretty strong Katinga drones. And obviously that Sovereign is still flying around taking names of wrecking faces. Oh, another Cardassian ship for the scrap pile. They can barely penetrate the shields of the Tygokar. Hostile forces approaching. It's a scout, isn't it? Well, it's just exploded, whatever it was. I think it's a scout. I don't know.
Enemy vessels engaged.
Well, the Romulans would be pretty stupid to send just one ship after me. Anyway, back to the more engaging battle that is going on over here. Oh, they have Gul Kentar as well. No sign of Golda Cut though. Oh, they've got Captain Shack in his Janissary. No, they have no signs of Golda Cut, leader of the Second Order. That Sovereign still wrecking shit. The Katingas are also helping. Although I do know that Golda Cut is not actually that powerful. Oh, there he is! There he is in his Galore class. Or Keldon, or whichever it is. I don't know a lot about Cardassian ships, but I do know that this is Golda Cut's ship. With the strange blocky growth on the back from, I think, an upgrade that the Galore or Keldon gets. They don't appear to be winning this battle. Oh, they're bringing in even more reinforcements by the looks of things. Well, I'm perfectly okay with them throwing their fleet constantly at the Nemesis station. Because it means that they're busy fighting that and not me. Ooh! We appear to have lost a ship. Oh, wait.
Starfleet Command, this is USS Excalibur.
Da-da-da-dun! 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 Look at the size of this thing. It's insane. It has 8 fighter squadrons. Alright, let's increase its max hull points and its weapon damage. Oh. Oh, she's tanky. And I love it. Let's upgrade that, upgrade that. Upgrade the Carbamite Reflector, which was never actually a thing, but you know. We pity Kirk. Let's just mash through all these upgrades that we can get, you know.
Research complete.
Because obviously I've been looking at all the pretty for a while. So a lot of my upgrades and such have been pushed through, such as the Galaxy class upgrade or the retrofit. And if they have arrived, which they probably should have, there they are, the Akiras with their Akira battle retrofit. Anything else that I have missed? Oh, Jesus.
Research.
However, the Akira battle retrofit hasn't actually been researched, so okay. Let's get some more upgrades in our little civic tree here. Make us a bit more defensive against culture, basically. I mean, I'm pretty sure we are. Yeah, we're pushing. Oh, we're pushing the Cardassians back. We've pushed them back. Their fleet is still getting decimated. Because the drone station, this drone station is just pumping out more and more drones. And as a result, it's just, as you can see, you're ending up with more and more Katingas, drones about. Also, that bloody Sovereign is still alive. I'm not surprised its experience value is 3,000 at this point. It's taken out at least 2 full Cardassian fleets by itself. It's crazy.
Research.
Culture spread rate. Let's get that upgraded. And that upgraded. Now, as I said in the last video, I know I'm not playing this how everyone would expect it to be played, but I play things my way, and they normally end up breaking in some way, but it's normally entertaining. Especially for me. And I'm the one who's got to play it, so you know. Alright, how is our fleet doing in terms of...
Ready to lead.
armor.
Research complete.
Also, let's check out your abilities. What do you have?
Research.
Strategic command. As the Federation's control ship, the Excalibur is tasked with coordinating various strategic operations and mitigating incoming damage whenever possible. So that applies a 15% damage reduction to all ships in the fleet. You appear to have some ants behind you. Oh, that's adorable. Jesus. This is like a single cockpit fighter. And look at the size of the Excalibur right there. Oh, that's beautiful. United Defenses. That gives a positive shield restore rate. Plus it restores shields 30 per second. A Verteron generator. That is a gravity well generator essentially. That just slows down warp charge up rates. And for the Federation, that boosts damage output, boosts hull repair, and restoration rate. So as a fleet command ship, you're a pretty good ship. Not only that, you're also quite tanky and quite the damage dealer with all my upgrades on you.
Research complete.
Alright, we're burning through these researches now. We're getting there, alright? Oh dear. So all we have left on this tree is 2 for those. 1 on those. The Enterprise. And that's it. Everything else will have been researched. So... Yay! We're also burning through all of our orbital command research. This research, not so much, but, you know. What is our culture spread rate? Still 20. Cool. Let's get our station upgraded a bit, I think. I think that's what's called for. Ooh, we could upgrade the Citadel, yeah, and let's get an armor upgrade as well.
Research complete.
Well, let's get 2, so we make this quite the force to be reckoned with. Which is obviously a big important thing for me, considering it's my last line of defense. Fleet shipyards, how are you doing? Cool. We should probably get Logistics Officer 3 in order to get some more ships, because we appear to be slightly capped out. Only a little bit, but yeah, no. Planetary Science Labs. Ooh, I forgot that the Federation do this. So, as I have technically 3 capital ships, that will give me, once that research is completed, max population as well. Once that research is completed, that will give me 3 extra Jupiter-type stations. Because obviously these are big ships and they have science crews and stuff on board as well as tactical. Because obviously they were designed originally as exploration vessels.
Research complete.
That increases speed jump. What? A band of Ferengi Marauders has been detected. Well, if they're near Nemesis, they're gonna have a rough day, that's for damn sure.
Research complete.
But yeah, once that's done, we will theoretically have 11 Jupiter-type stations.
Research complete.
Alright, that research is almost finished. This one's still got a ways to go.
Research complete.
There we go, and 10. Okay, so the Excalibur doesn't
Research
count
complete.
technically as a capital ship. It presumably counts as a Titan. So that would be why that's not changed that effect. But that's okay, I'm okay with that.
Research complete.
Alright,
Research
how... Our starbase has upgraded nicely. Oh, look at that. 77,000 hull now. That's what we wanted to see. A nice, tough station. Oh, our turn rate is now increasing. That one's being upgraded. Let's save a bit of money for the moment. Besides, we have plenty of research to get through. It's not like we're struggling for research. Let's get the New Orleans. That's a siege cruiser, so that's like a
Complete.
long-range torpedo ship, right? So let's get a few of those in the works. And anti-structure fire support, which I think if we go up against the Nemesis station,
Research
we're gonna need that. That Sovereign is still there. After the massive fleet that the Cardassians threw at it, that Sovereign refuses to die. If I could capture that, because it has got... I know it's got the boarded effect already on it, so I don't think it's capturable. I could be wrong. Oh, the battle station is doing its wobble wobble effect.
research complete.
Obviously there's also some drone Katingas that are linked to the Marquis, which is obviously the... Oh! Oh no! The Cardassians captured the Nemesis
Complete.
drone and espionage station. Oh, but I don't think they're going to have it for long. I know these are invulnerable, they can't be destroyed, but I'm pretty sure if they go down to... Yeah, their abilities and all that deactivated, so they can now only be captured, and I don't think they can repair themselves any longer. Yeah, it looks like they can't repair themselves any longer, so that's a good thing. Oh, here comes our New Orleans class. A very bizarre but nice looking class. It's like the cross between a Galaxy and Concorde. I don't know. But it is our siege ship. So it is our long-range torpedo launcher, and obviously you can see the 3 huge torpedo launchers it's packing.
All crew stand ready.
Standing by.
You lot haven't grouped together as a
Steady as she
fleet
goes.
properly. There we go.
Research
Make sure you're all jumping together
complete.
Change heading.
and form up. Prepare to jump. However, we're not jumping just yet. Not just yet. Because obviously we still need to reinforce our fleet a little bit more. Let's go with the repair dock. Let's get you a hangar.
Complete.
Let's get the Corbomite roof. No, let's get another shipyard. Fully upgraded, so then we'll be able to pump out some new ships from it. Where did I just gain that capital slot from? What gave me that capital slot? Or was it the Akira battle refit? It may have been. So obviously that's now fully upgraded, and the Akira has its battle refit. So as a result, these guys are doing a load more damage.
Research complete.
We have this colossal bastard sitting here, ready to lead the fleet into victory. Do I have any ships that can... No, it's the Curry class over here that can capture. Because I'm thinking, if I'm going after this Nemesis station, which is most likely, yes, I'm going to want to be able to capture these. Especially that bloody thing. And I mean, now would be the time to strike, really. It's relatively weakened.
Research complete.
I don't know. I mean, we have our little envoy guy over here who is monitoring all this just out of the edge of the system. Okay, a lot of our upgrades are done now. Let's get the... Screw it. You know what? The goal for this episode is to complete these research trees. As this episode is almost coming to an end, it's not been a very good one. No, I wouldn't say it's not been a good one. It's not been a very active one. Although we did see a Cardassian fleet, they appear to be sending another one, get decimated by the Nemesis station like twice. So that was funny. How the hell? Hold on. Gull Madrid. Sins, are you feeling okay? This isn't the first time I've seen this happen. It was mentioned in the Discord that this happened, and there's no actual logical explanation for it. Apart from sins being sins. However, we have got through our orbital command tree, and we are almost finished with our fleet shipyards tree in terms of full upgrades. Let's get... We're going to definitely need... Crap. Oh, there we go. We're going to definitely need some more credits and such as our fleet gets bigger. But looking at it, this tree isn't that far from being complete either. So, we have our Titan. We have our fleet constructed and due for reinforcement soon. As I do believe... are you still building some Akiras? Or... No, I think you've got your Akiras finished, haven't you? Yeah. Obviously this can now produce Akiras and such, but we're going to want a few Curry classes. And there is logic to my madness. Let's get an Akira to support it. Oh yes, I forgot, we got that random point, didn't we? However, there's not much we can do about it. Set the rendezvous point. Oh, rendezvous point set to Rarun, not this place already.
We await your command.
You know what, screw it. Because I can. There we go. Now I will be able to pronounce it. Ragnarok.
We await your command.
And obviously our Curry classes that we are now constructing are inbound. So we should, as long as they survive, and they should survive because they should stay at relatively long range, they will be able to capture these and then obviously, because these are already disabled, because the Cardassians captured them, and then the Marquis Katingas and that Sovereign that has no allegiance apart from itself has just been keeping them damaged. These are capturable straight away, so I'll be able to focus on the battle station, which appears to still be struggling, mainly I would say because every so often the Sovereign that does 600 damage per second does a load of damage to it. Ooh, it actually looks like she might go down. Ooh, that would be interesting. Although if she can get her shields back up to a decent poke. Ooh, it may go down. Looks like the Cardassians are looking to make their presence known once again. Alright, there's some more of our curry classes that have arrived.
All crews stand
Get some
ready.
more fighters. New Orleans are here as well. Let's get some more of those in the go. And I
All
think
hands to battle stations.
Unable to comply.
that is where we're going to leave the episode off. Looking at a lovely screen of the gigantic Polaris dwarfing... No, this is the Excalibur. How many more times? Dwarfing the Galaxy, the Akira, and the Miranda. As we sit here and see just how large a Miranda is compared to even an Akira and to our Titan. That's where we're going to leave the episode, I think, with this lovely screen here. If you have enjoyed the episode and would like to see more, please make sure to click that like button. It really does help, and it lets me know that you are enjoying the series and want to see more of it. Also, if you do want to see more of it, and it's something you're really interested in seeing more of when it's released, make sure to subscribe so you get a notification when I release new videos or am streaming. And if you really want to know when I'm doing anything, make sure to click that little bell button next to the subscription box, as YouTube notifications don't always work brilliantly. And once again, a huge thank you to the members of Stellar Parallax and my friends at GB Gaming for allowing me early access to Nemesis build and for allowing me to do these videos on them. So make sure to check out their channel as well. They will give regular updates on Nemesis and all. And make sure to check out the the STA3 mod page, as once STA3 is released, or Nemesis is released, it will be released on there. So if you want to make sure that you are up to date with it, follow that mod, you know? So I think that is everything. So we will say, from me, my medium-sized Federation fleet, and this colossal bastard, we will say, good night. Tara.